Hello, my name is Mark. I'm from the Southern Asian Pacific Division of the Seventh day Adventist Church. And this is the second video of a two-part series where I am doing a tutorial and guide for our upcoming Hope Center event. So, if you haven't seen the first video, I highly recommend that you look at that first before coming here. But for those of you who are here, we're going to follow where we left off. So, without further ado, after you have registered to the site, this is a page on which you should be greeted with, and this will be both on desktop or mobile. And as you can see, I already have an existing Hope Center, and this is what it should look like for you once you add one. Otherwise, it should be empty. So, we're just going to go ahead and start creating our Hope Center. So, how do we do that? Come over here to this button, Add Center, and click that, and you should be greeted with this prompt. Fill out some details. For your center name, we recommend that you name it something similar to your area or your place or the building that you're in. So, for this example, I am going to use the church that I plan to have my Hope Center in. So, for example, there, that's good. So, for Tubuan SDA Church Hope Center. This can work, but you are welcome to get creative with these names, just as long as it's appropriate for your area or location. And then fill out the location details. We recommend that you fill these out accurately, as it is where you will be pointed to on the map at the bottom of this form. And that's important because when seekers are looking for Hope Centers, they will be able to see your Hope Center as a pin on a map. So I'm just going to fill this out. I am in Philippines. I am in Silang. And then look at that. The postal code is already filled in, but if it's not correct for you or if you want to change it, you're able to edit as you need to. So we'll just let that, you know. And then for address, I'm going to put in some random stuff here. So for here, we suggest that you be as specific as possible with your address. As when people click on your center, they may want to write down your address, they want to take note of it, they might not have access to the map. At the very least, if they do find your Hope Center, they should be able to see the specific address. And it's optional for the address too, but again, we highly recommend that you be specific as possible with your address so that it helps people locate your Hope Center much more quickly. Now, for language, keep in mind that not every person that's looking for Hope Center may share your same language. So we recommend that you be specific of the language that is being presented at the event or the event that's being streamed. This will help people in your area in finding the language that suits them. So, for example, here in the Philippines, we have many dialects and languages. And if, per se, some people may be from the province, they may not understand these two languages. So, it's important that if you are from an area that does speak these languages, you put these and you don't add more than you need to. Moving forward, for church, organization, and institution, place down wherever you are. If you are near one of these, or if it's in a building, or if you're supported by this organization. So for me, I'm going to put the church that I was using, an SDA church. And then you should be seeing something similar here. For union name and mission conference, this was shown in the registration. When you registered, as mentioned before in the previous video, That was private information. Now, this will be public information. So we're just going to put where my conference is, and that would be the Southern Luzon. I'll just use the one that I think the church is under. And then public contact info. Here you can put descriptions of where people can find you, how they can reach you, and any specifics that they may need in trying to find you or contact you. You can also put a set of phone numbers that people can call to access your Hope Center. We recommend that you have some like multiple venues of ways people can call you, but having one number or one email is fine. So I'm going to put, for example, an email. And then for here, for primary contact, I believe this is also going to be shown. So for what people can contact you personally as the host, we recommend that you put this here. And I think this will be shown to people. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Just fill this out. Make sure to use your full name. I'm just putting my second name as a choice. Contact number, put in any number. Primary contact email. And this will be how the public will contact you as a host. But if people want to find your personal center, make sure you have other numbers or emails on the side for that as well. Moving forward, amenities. It will be good to let people know for your Hope Center what they contain on the side. So if it has wheelchair access, add that. A childcare area, add that. Nursing area, air conditioned or fans, drinking water, restroom, parking, Wi-Fi, light, snacks. We highly recommend that you please be honest with this and not do false advertising, as that would hurt the campaign. But if you are able to provide these things for your host center, we do recommend that you promote these and check them in their appropriate boxes. Residence type. Please let us know, as well as the public, and this will be shown, what type of area your host center is being held in. So for me, for example, I'm going to use church, but it can be makeshift, it can be open venue. If you're not sure, just click other. So I'm going to put church. Display type, TV, projector, LED screen. For those of you who have a computer or are displaying it in screens that you're not too sure of, you can just put TV or LED screen. Either or is fine. Or both. That also works. Access channel. Satellite, cable TV, or internet. Just pick the one that suits your needs, or all if needed. Then pick location on the map. So if you filled out your address at the beginning, at least considering the up here in the country, province, state, and city, the map at the very bottom should drag you near that area. Now, this is the pin in the map that will show your location, specific location, to viewers when they enter the site and they're looking for Hope Centers. So, recommend that you drag your marker or you drag the map first to wherever you need the marker to be. So, I'm just going to go ahead and look for that church location. I believe it's somewhere here. There we go. To one Seventh day Adventist church. This is where I will attempt to put my host center. And when you are here, just left click on it and it should put the pin on that map. And that is what the viewers will be seeing. So when you are done, press Add Center. Oh, I was using already another Hope Center name. Let me change this a little bit. Church second Hope Center. I already used this as an example. So put that. And there you go. So now it should be set as active. If your event is not running, just click inactive and you should be good to go. Hello. Very quickly, for those of you that are wondering on how to add an assistant, this should be what you are seeing on your page, your main page. To add an assistant, go over here and click this button right here, My Assistant. Click this. This should then bring you to this page. In order to add, just scroll up here along with My Center and click Add Assistant. This should then give you the option to add one. Fill out their details, give their info, their number. We're just going to go ahead and change this. Click Add Assistant. And what that will do is that will send a verification to their email, which will look something like this. You have been invited as a assistant for the Hope Center. Verify your email, and you'll be able to verify and set up an account with the Hope Center. So we're going to go ahead and do that, actually. And once you do that, it should automatically log you in. Your assistants should keep in mind of the temporary password that they are given. And upon creating an account, they'll be able to change that. Keep in mind that if you are a existing host on this website, you will not be able to be added as a assistant, as the site is keeping track of accounts that are added and generalizes them. So if you're an assistant, make sure that you are not already a host of the Hope Center. Once you've done that, as you can see, you will be verified. And now you are good to go. Now, it's up to you whether you want to officially or unofficially have assistants, but we recommend that you use the system so that you can keep track and contact your assistants whenever you need for your Hope Center. So that will be all for now. Thank you. If you had any mistakes or you feel like you need to change something, you can always click here and edit and change the details. Otherwise, you can just view the details in full like such by clicking that button, and you should be able to see all of your details. And if you're wondering how can I share my Hope Center to my friends or to my close people, just click this share link right here and click copy, and it should lead them to that specific location. So if we go here on a random browser and then we add that link to my personal Hope Center, it's not going to show yet because the event is inactive or it's not live. So let me go ahead and change it first. There you go. So my Hope Center, location, viewing setup, organization, and the contact. This is what will be shown. And you can again copy and share this link so that people can find you and have a good time at your event. So that'll be all for now. There will be other features added later. And for now, this is all that we have. So if you have any issues, please feel free to slow the video down and go back. Otherwise, I hope that this has been helpful and have a good day. God bless.